the rich. Dead, guys. It's a classic, guys. Do you get? Bye. No come here, can't even talk. Now business, making money, fam. Over pleasure. Una, did you? So guys, so waiting, how's dinner going on? This is BCC. Breaking news. Guess what, guys? I went for a meeting. The meeting with the Vice President of Nigeria, Mr. Shettima. My dear, guess what? 5 p.m. we no see the man. We waited for like 2 hours or even more, and then they said he has a meeting with the president of Russia, maybe media runs, blah blah blah. Guys, we wasted our time, and then at the hotel they started pushing us to go home. That you guys should leave, you can go back home. When they called us for a meeting, they said when the president is ready to meet us, that we can come back. That now they're sorry about the inconvenience, that we should go back home, blah blah blah. My dear, now so I was not looking for taxi to go home because my friend Faith is Zimbabwean and South African. So they had a meeting with Zimbabwean president. So I couldn't follow because I'm Nigerian. So apparently, my darling, I said, okay, let me go to the bus stop and look for a taxi or a bus to go back to the apartment. Boom. President arrived. They started calling us back to come back for the meeting. The verse within my body. In this life, myself, I will be big. It is well, guys. Stay tuned. It shocked me. So cute. So guys, I'm trying to go home from here. I feel lonely, guys, because all you do, don't travel without your friends or go out without your friend. Because the only friend I have now that I came with, she has left because I'm not Nigerian. I'm crying. I'm weeping. So guys, yeah, I'm just waiting for a taxi so I can go home and sleep probably, and then maybe move to Moscow tomorrow because the ticket I'm supposed to book to Kazan is more expensive. So I think I should go to Moscow and then meet some friends and then go to St. Petersburg. So that's all, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and that's it. Bye, guys. So that is Nigeria is going in. The vice president is going in to Nigeria, and vice president of Nigeria going into his hotel. You can see his back there, over there, right? That's it, guys. So yeah, I'm at the back. So my people, we get to the meeting and the president is not at the hall yet. Then we have to settle down. Unfortunately, as a content creator, I was told to help out with the videos. So that's what they employ me as a videographer, because the person who was supposed to videograph said the guy probably has left already, before. So he has to come back. So before the person comes back, I have to make videos, of the whole meeting. So you can see people trying to settle down, and then everybody forming group and talking and everything. At this point, I was even tired. I was like, kilo day. In this life, when Pastor Chris says, I will never be broke in my life. My darling, I will never be broke in my life. Because to mingle with the rich, it didn't easy. If you want to see great people, you go wait, tire. Evidence day. It takes patience, my darling. We came back, still waited for like an hour. King of Glory. How our vice president did arrive from the UK? Yeah, probably was trying to freshen up before coming for the meeting. We'll probably not blame him because definitely he has been busy with the media rounds. That's one thing of being a leader. Even me as a leader, as a vice president of NIMSUK at my school, the Nigerian Union, it's literally not easy to serving. So these things happen. So I was like, okay, no problem. Let's be sane. I know some of you guys can see familiar faces, students and entrepreneurs too. And people were trying to bond, create contact, try to know each other, form bonds, and business people sharing their ideas and everything. And of course, everybody certainly, you could see, I think this man is in charge of education, I don't know, but for scholarship students, probably, I don't know, or affairs, foreign affairs, I don't know. I've forgotten his office name. So him personally even said I should make videos of him talking. My dear, I made videos. So when the meeting started now, they were asking people that if they have any questions for the president, they can talk about it, or they have opinions, they will talk about it. Then I heard there is one particular project we people are talking about right now. I've forgotten the name of the project. Something about mining, I think. They said it has been there for ages before I was even born, and they have not completed that project till date in Nigeria. So, I've forgotten. The project is something called about adjust something. I've forgotten, but I don't know. Maybe probably when I remember, I will just type it. So I was even confused, like, oh, really? So there are projects in Nigeria that have not been, completed years before I was born, and now I'm 24 years. Like, really? Nigeria just go for God's sake. So even scholarship students were even talking about, reasons, like talking about job opportunities in Nigeria. Like they have good certificates and other things, but there are no jobs in Nigeria, blah blah blah. What they can add to Nigeria to develop Nigeria and other things. And other people too, even have, I think this guy is actually a investigator, like journalist, yeah, from another country, probably trying to, get some informations from this Nigerian meeting, So, yeah, I met a lot of people, listening to people giving their opinions and asking questions, like to know if Nigeria will be better or not, I hope, I hope Nigeria gets better. I think this lady is even speaking on behalf of women and children, like people who I call them immigrants, I don't know. So people, Nigerians that are here, they probably have document issues or they don't have. And those who are, trying to take care of their children here in Russia, here, and other things, So, that's all I can say. Me, at this kind of meeting, my brain just blanked out because I was just stressed and confused and pissed. For the fact that I was pissed I love this Igbo man. He said a lot of sensible things, And for the fact that, what pissed me off, for the fact that the health sector in Nigeria, I couldn't even open my mouth to even say anything because it's my first time and I'm a newbie, so I didn't want to even say anything. Just not to create unnecessary attention, because I feel like the other people who are not newbies like me, who I expected maybe some people would talk about the health sector in Nigeria, for the fact that a lot of resident doctors have been collapsing lately, especially our abroad trained doctors. Some have been collapsing lately, slump and die because of stress and everything. And what is Nigeria plan concerning the health sector? But nothing came up like that, so it concern me. it go be. So guys, that's all. Yeah, I would just, right now I think I will go back to the video. I muted them so that you guys can hear me, but I will not post the full. I'll post the one whereby you can hear their voice and hear what they have to say. And I feel like when people, the audience, when they say their questions, the officials, they reply them. I think it's about the project this lady was talking about too. So you guys just listen to all they have to say. Bye. Mwah, and enjoy this vlog. At this point of this vlog, I think you should like, subscribe, and share to someone. Bye guys. Mwah. Enjoy.
I live in Russia. I'm one of the entrepreneurs that came from Nigeria to Russia. I'm MD Maxwell Engineering Limited, St. Petersburg. And I'm a power engineer by training and also a lawyer. Sir, I just want to ask you this question because we are entrepreneurs that goes all over the world trying to make Nigeria a better place. And to be honest with you, we came here, or I personally came here because I've seen a lot of prospects from this gathering and also the forthcoming BRICS establishment. And I want to ask, many prospective companies from Russia here.
Under our watch, we have regulations and the laws uploaded there, so you avail yourself of the opportunity to inform about the provisions of this law, its benefits, so that as ambassadors of Nigeria, you can equally educate, that is investors, about the benefits of these laws and the fact that Nigeria is now ready for business. Thank you very much.
Our comments talked about Nigeria joining BRICS. It's an issue that the Vice President himself and the rest of us discussed on his arrival, and it's something that Nigeria wants to do. You want it done now. Yes, we are considering that, but before you venture into, there are issues that we may not be able to put to you here, but we want you to know that it's also on the front burner, and Nigeria plans to join. To add to the issue of ease of doing business, you know that before now in Nigeria, to even register a company takes months, but now you can register a company within 7 days. You do it online. So that's a step in the right direction. Just to tell you that we're not static, we're progressing. And the only thing that is constant in life is change. We're changing, and we only hope, and we're working things getting better by the day. There is implementation. We're taking advantage of this carrot that has been extended to us. We're not playing with it at all. Advantage of it. I can assure you that we will surely take advantage of it. You know, we have energy deficits, and there are issues that are very present to us, so we will surely take advantage of it. I'm sure when the Vice President comes, you will see, we will talk to you, and you will see that not every of these issues that you discuss are things that we also sat down on his arrival and laid all on the table, and you can see that he's not mincing word about it. It's a business pattern we're going into, and the aim is to bring dividends to our country. We can't remain the same. I mean, if you talk about Nigeria, we're so blessed. Everybody acknowledges the fact that we have everything. So we want to see how we can transform this potential. Nigeria is a country of great potential. We want to see how we transform this potential into reality. Okay, so maybe I'll pause here so that my colleagues will answer some.
In charge of Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and he was overseeing all the missions, all the problems you are saying now, we send them to him. So we'll hear his own perspective informally on them, so that it will help in guiding us in what we are saying. Now, he's in the Ministry of Petroleum Resources. And you know that is one of the major ministries in Nigeria, generating revenue directly or indirectly for Nigeria. I believe that Ambassador Aduda. You see, he is one permanent secretary without being immodest that his brain charges 24 hours. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Great Nigerians, great. Well, it is such a honor and a privilege for us to always have this opportunity to come out to spend time with you guys, to get to listen to you and you listen to us in return, and perhaps to compare notes and see where we are. Your Excellency, let me thank you for this privilege once again. A chair of Nigerians in history. And one thing that stood out for me was that practically all the Nigerians I met in history were doing extra. They paid outright. And I felt that was really, really challenging. But more importantly, what was it that they were doing? They were data analysts for companies in America. So these are people that read technology like you're reading. Then we are hoping that with the change in administration, that we will see speed in that area. And the moment we have something to show for it, trust me, everybody wants to come to Nigeria. Everybody wants to come to Nigeria. Nigeria is always the first destination of choice in Africa, regardless of what people say. We travel around, we see it, we hear it. The Prime Minister of Antigua and Barbuda sent his Minister of Foreign Affairs to block me at an airport in Canada, simply because they were thinking of bilateral air services between Nigeria and Antigua, and they wanted a direct flight. So a lot of issues are there. People really want to, but the question is how well have we prepared the grounds for them to be able to engage? And I want to assure you that a lot has been done in that line to see that we ease up on transportation across the world for Nigerians. Welcome for Nigeria.
As His Excellency, the Vice President, a Federal Republic of Nigeria comes in place. Shall we keep rising, please? And now, shall we take GCON, Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. His Excellency, Ambassador Abdullahi Shehu, GCON, Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. His Excellency, Ambassador Abdullahi Shehu, at the Republic of Belarus, His Excellency, Ambassador Gabriel Aduda, at the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Petroleum, Our Excellency, Dr. Mary Adahobe, at Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Mines.
He saw your faces. He felt you were going to be disappointed by not seeing him. You have come here to see him as a father. He decided he would see you, despite the long meetings that he has had.
So guys, today I'm just eating this because man, fit is not even eating. A long time. So this is like a long time, because everyone is busy, work alone sick. craving this chicken. It's yesterday. Yeah, nice cream farm. So guys, this is actually St. Peter's metro, definitely not Moscow. So pretty, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Guys, I'm just going to